can go anywhere in the world and win. I know that and I believe that.
Arsenal are playing the heavenly game here.
We really enjoy, when you play for a club like us, you are really happy, you are really free, because we know that we're going to play a fantastic game.
They are a class act.
It's a young team, brilliant players, world-class players, brilliant stadium, brilliant staff, fans are fantastic. Every time I put on the shirt, you just got to think how lucky you are, really.
Beautiful, beautiful football.
I think we have to be proud of the way we have been fighting for everything, and when this team is at his best, we can beat anybody.
In his 12 years so far as manager, Arsene Wenger has lifted Arsenal to new heights. 3 titles, 2 doubles and an entire league campaign unbeaten. Now Arsene is building another great side. And could they have the potential to be the best of all?
I think we can win everything. We were very close, because now that the Champions League final has become an FA Cup final. The team was very strong in England. There's a good chance to win the European Cup. And I think this championship was down to 1 game, won or lost. And with 3 points more, today we are champions. That's as simple as.
No one will ever forget his contribution, but the time had come for him to leave, as it was for another modern-day legend, Super Swede Freddie Ljungberg, who joined West Ham.
Freddie Ljungberg! Well, this is awesome from Arsenal.
The new arrivals at Emirates included the exciting Croatian international striker Eduardo. Fans remembered him from his goal-scoring appearance with Dinamo Zagreb 12 months earlier in a Champions League qualifier. And there were also new additions at the back. Versatile French defender Bakary Sagna signed from Auxerre, as well as young keeper Lukas Fabianski, a promising Polish prospect from Legia Warsaw. Arsenal fans got an early viewing of the new-look side in the inaugural Emirates Cup in July. Valencia, Paris Saint-Germain and Inter also featured in the tournament, which culminated in triumph for the Gunners as they beat Inter Milan 2-1 in the final before a sun-drenched crowd. The impressive displays over high-caliber opposition were an early indication of the determined mood in the Arsenal camp.
It's very difficult to take a perspective in what people expected from us at the start of the season, and the fact that we are disappointed for not winning the championship, but we have done beyond expectation, but as well we are disappointed beyond expectation because we have not won the championship, but we feel we were very, very close.
Members' Day has become one of the most keenly anticipated dates in the club calendar. Back in August, just days before the season kicked off, over 5,000 fans got the chance to see the players train up close at Emirates.
You're so close to the players and they're like actually idols for most of us, so it's fantastic. Wow.
I don't think many teams do this kind of thing, and they're making it available for free as well, so that's really good.
I just love the idea of being here. It's a wonderful atmosphere here, and Thomas is really into goalkeeping at the moment, so we've been down here, we've been able to see his hero, haven't we? So no, I'm chuffed to bits.
I've taken a day off work just to come down and just to watch the guys train, and yeah, it's a really good day.
Had it for his birthday present, family day out, it's been great.
Oh, it's been excellent. It's great to see how the players have trained, see what they're up to, and it's good to see how their fitness levels are doing.
Oh, it's fantastic. For young people and for individuals that have never ever come to the Emirates Stadium to just experience what it's all about. It's a family club. It's fantastic.
Imagine losing your goalkeeper is the last thing that any team wants when they're about to play away at Arsenal. It's exactly what Fulham are having to contend with. Antiniemi injuring that left wrist. He's already had an X-ray ahead of the game, and Lehmann's made a mistake there, and David Healy has scored inside the first minute of the match. Sagna, the summer buy from Auxerre in France. Promising young, mostly full-back, can play across the back line. Second time in the match he combines brilliantly with Aboué. Oh, lovely ball Oh, and very nearly a great finish from Kleb. Kolo Touré, powerful, strong, still going, and Arsenal have a penalty. Bocanegra says, I didn't foul him inside the box. That's what he's trying to say. Arsenal have a route back into this match. Real forceful desire, and it was inside the box. It's Van Persie against Warner. Oh, and he scores! Sagna forcing his way forward. Advantage played by the referee. Flag stays down. Could be a great chance. Kleb. Yes! Listen to the roar. And Arsenal could not have left it later. Arsenal have been pushing and probing, and twice in the last 7 minutes they've now scored. Kleb took his time, picked his spot, and found the bottom of the net.
We played against a very good Fulham side who could have scored a second goal when it would have been nearly impossible, but we had the strength to fight until the last minute, and that kind of result can change a season for a team and strengthen certainly the belief.
In towards Fabregas. Clichy. Walcott. Oh, a chance for Eduardo, and he spilt it. Friedel, Fabregas. There's an almighty scramble, and in the end it's 1-0 courtesy of Van Persie. Well, it was an almighty calamity in the Blackburn area. They had 2 or maybe 3 chances to clear that, and the only man who is happy with what went on is Van Persie. Here's Emerson. Done. Trying to work something. Gets it back. Good effort. Oh, mistake by Lehmann! And it's 1-1.
In August, Arsene Wenger, Gilberto and Gaël Clichy met up with some of the children and families from Treehouse, the national charity for autism education. It was the club's official charity of the season, and all the players have taken part in raising awareness and vital funds throughout the year.
It's been a different sort of week to the one he would once have had. Sven-Göran Eriksson, who took England to 3 consecutive quarter-finals, has guided Manchester City to 3 consecutive victories, their best start since 1991. City, the 5th different club Eriksson has managed against Arsenal. Oh, Van Persie! You really have the feeling that he's going to have quite a season. This is Rosicky for Arsenal. Oh, and there's a run on here for Kleb. Oh, is it a penalty? Yes, the assistant referee puts his flag across his chest to signal penalty. Stadium expectant. Oh, and Schmeichel saves. Rosicky, Fabregas, Kleb outside him, and it's Fabregas again. Oh, at last! What a good shot by Fabregas, and it brings to an end a really frustrating afternoon for Arsenal, and Manchester City have conceded a goal for the first time this season.
We knew that nobody was expecting us to do really well, but we knew our quality, and we wanted really to show them that we have the team to make it, and it was together, you know, and we was talking to each other, you know. We wasn't scared.
Every time people try to find stuff about Arsenal, we're not playing good or whatever. So we try to really, you know, get focused and score when we could score at the end of the game. Be strong, you know, try to keep some clean sheet. On my point of view, the player want to give the boss what the boss is trying to give us, because without him, the club is not Arsenal's.
Kolo Touré has already acquired the status of Arsenal legend, and for the visit of Portsmouth he was rewarded with the captaincy to mark his 250th appearance. He looks as assured at the back as any of his predecessors. No doubt Tony Adams was suitably impressed as he watched on from the opponent's bench.
Lauren can't deal with it. Van Persie's got a chance here. Out comes James. Mark Horsey's the referee. He points for an Arsenal penalty.
Don't think he's got any choice here, Martin.
It's Adebayor then, and he strokes Arsenal into an early lead. Ryderson taking Senderos.
Got enough height in there.
Yeah, Gilberto's a very good header of the ball. And there he is. And Fabregas gets the benefit from that. 2-0.
It seemed only a matter of time. And so it's proved this boy can't stop scoring.
Free kick this time, taken quickly. Rosicki. It caught Portsmouth out, and the 10 men have helped themselves to a third here.
I'll talk about scoring at the most opportune moment. If ever there was a time, this was it.
Whether he's trying to control it or not, but it's ended up in the back of the net. Johnson. He's turned Clichy, that takes a bit of doing, and Kolo Touré dealing with a devilish ball across the face of the Arsenal goal.
And he's had a stunning game, Kolo Touré. A real defender's defender.
When I put the shot, it means a lot of things for me. I will be so glad, to finish my career here, And at the moment, everything is going well, and there is some few years now we didn't win any trophy, but the team is still really, really strong, and the club is still really strong, and the manager is doing a great job. And I think I really feel...
At the club to 2011, and what better way to celebrate than by beating the neighbours?
It's Bale. It's a beauty. 18 years of age and a goal of his career. Adebayor! Robinson, almost immediately Arsenal are back. Gleb, great turn. Red alert. Gleb, draws it back with a clever ball. How unlucky was that for Arsenal? There's Berbatov. Goalkeeper's come an awful long way. He's sold himself. Berbatov can seal it, but he took his time. It was some tackle to stop him from Touré. But he should have been celebrating a goal, surely. All about motion for Arsenal. Sanya motors brilliantly and balances well as well. Adebayor! Give him that on a plate. 9 times out of 10 he'll gobble it all up. Fabregas tees it up. Robinson comes, misses it. Adebayor, 1-1.
Well, we've been praising Paul Robinson during the course of the afternoon, and I've said time and time again, when you're a goalkeeper, it's about decision making. Paul Robinson decides to come and claim this either by catching it or punching it. He doesn't get anywhere near it, and Adebayor gets himself in the perfect spot.
Every Arsenal player defending the goal. Oh! Off the line! And it needed 2 defenders on the line to stop it. Berbatov screaming that there must have been a handball. That's the only way he can explain not scoring a goal. It's now Van Persie. Adebayor lends him support. Rosicki on this left-hand side. Fabregas joins in. Worth a shot, surely! Oh! Dynamite! Absolute dynamite!
Well, what a season he's having. His general play has been of the highest quality, and now 5 goals from midfield.
Genus bent away again. He's got to score this time. Oh my goodness gracious me! He must wish that White Hart Lane could eat him up. Dennelson's on the far side, all alone if they can find him. Yes, they can. This could be the final nail in the coffin. Well, but for the big boot of Robinson, it could have been worse for Martin Jol on his side. Adebayor! Oh. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant!
Because after scoring that goal, you just feel like, okay, if I score this goal, this means I can score more better than that, and this means I can score more easier than that as well. So I just keep my focus high, and I think I have a great season.
Eduardo starts his first home Premier match. Cesc Fabregas looking to score for the 6th game running. Sanya, Fabregas looking left. This is Abu Diaby, tall, rangy. And going for goal! Oh, what an absolute screamer! Abu Diaby, Arsenal 1, Derby County 0. A glorious strike. Teal loses out to Clichy. Fabregas over the top to Eduardo or Adebayor. It's Adebayor around Bywater. It's 2. Derby's best spell of the game ends with Arsenal scoring. He is flying at the moment. His 4th goal of the season. Arsenal are unbeaten when he scores, Adebayor. Diaby gives it back. Beyond Teal, Leacock's clearance, shuffle to Eduardo. He was pulled back by Oakley, it's a penalty. As he shaped to shoot, he was dragged back by the Derby captain. Scored 2 last week against Tottenham. And he has 2 again this week. Bywater got a fingertip to it, but it wasn't enough. Eduardo. Torre wants it back, and Derby forgot to trail him. Eduardo. Fabregas. Lovely effort! He's done it again! He has scored in a 6th game running for Arsenal. The first Gunners player to do that since Thierry Henry. 7 goals this season for the little midfield maestro. Nielsen. To Adebayor, great chest trap. Adebayor on a hat-trick and gets it, and that was a very special goal. Magnificent. It was all about the first touch.
I'm very happy to score my first hat-trick in the Premiership, so for sure I know that I'm going to do a good job. I know that the boss believes in me and the squad, and a lot of players believe in me, so I just want to put that believing through, you know. I just want to keep on going, scoring goals, making as it passes. That's the most important thing. At the moment, everything is going on very well for me and for the team. I'm very pleased and I'm very happy.
It's Walcott who will deliver here. Plenty to aim for in the middle as well. It was Eduardo who put the header in, and Exopia clears off his own line. Here's Diaby. Nielsen. Traore on this left-hand side. Bentner's in the middle, unmarked. And Arsenal finally make the breakthrough. And it's a first Arsenal goal for Nicholas Bentner. Well, this is nice play by Newcastle as well, and suddenly Obafemi Martins is free, and open goal, Senderos. Heroic stuff. It's still not away here. Still looking for a way to pierce this Arsenal defence, but they have scrambled it clear eventually. round the keeper, but wonderful save by Senderos. Here's Danielson making good ground. Dialbi. Eddie Bay trying to keep close, but neither he nor Butt can make the tackle. It's Danielson. Oh, what a goal! And Arsenal's young guns are going to be triumphant here. This experienced Newcastle side put to the sword.
Arsene Wenger celebrates 11 years at Arsenal this weekend with his team riding high, unbeaten in their last 17 matches, a run stretching back to April when they last played West Ham. Now McCartney. Done well to find Ashton. Oh, this is a great chance, and it fell to Lundberg against his former teammates. Almunia smartly off his line. Now it's Adebayor, very much on his own here at the moment, waits for support in the centre. This is Clare, in towards Van Persie! Arsenal are ahead with 12 minutes played, and it's Robin Van Persie. Strength in the air from the Dutchman, and Rob Green just couldn't keep it out. Eboué now. Looking threatening. Van Persie! Oh! West Ham saved by the post! Green was beaten all ends up there by Robin Van Persie. Arsenal really unlucky not to be 2-0 up. Adebayor just in, didn't quite go out. Looks promising here for Arsenal. It's Clichy! Oh, and a save again by Green.
It's a good test for the squad as well, for the team to live on a 1-0, you know, and not to make mistakes, and I believe today we dealt very well with that.
The red-hot early season form was recognised with double honours for Arsene Wenger and Cesc Fabregas in the Barclays Manager and Player of the Month awards for September. The young Spaniard had been in sublime form, adding a ruthless goal-scoring streak to his already comprehensive list of talents.
Sometimes in life these things happen. You touch one thing and it goes in, you touch another thing goes in, until that one day it finished a little bit. But yeah, you know, I know my job is not that, but scoring 14 goals, it's been, you know, a good thing for me. And Liverpool was important, Manchester City was important, Man United, Milan. I'm happy because all the goals I scored have been very, very important.
He has become a little boss now in midfield. He was already a very good player, but he becomes now really looks dominating what's happening on the pitch, and that's amazing.
From both angles. Van Persie, oh, what a thumper! Here's Van Persie. It's just so easy for Arsenal at the moment. Adebayor! Well, the question at the moment would seem to be how many times are they going to score? Senderos is in there. Oh, that's a poor touch by Kenwyne Jones. Senderos! It's two. He'll get to this, Kenwyne Jones, and he's forced Almunia to make a save, and here's Wallace on his left foot, and Sunderland have scored. Three of them waiting for a cross here. There's Kenwyne Jones! Oh! Here's Fabregas, check to see that Flamini was waiting. Toure. Oh, is he going to shoot? He is. Whoa! Van Persie! What a strike by Toure! Here's Flamini. To Fabregas. Eboué.
into Walcott. Great turn. Good ball back. Van Persie!
The unbeaten run now stretched to 20 games. Once again, Arsene Wenger was building. He's now on a par with the late, great Herbert Chapman, whose image in a bronze bust graced the marble halls at Highbury for so many years. Now, fittingly, Arsene is to receive the same honour. In October, the club announced that Emirates is to have its own permanent tribute to the Frenchman, a model of which was unveiled at the club's AGM.
Touré. Kolo Touré puts Arsenal ahead, and at last the deadlock has been broken for Arsenal. It's taken an awfully long time. They've been battering the Bolton defence, and it's the defender who strikes from distance. Clep. Theo Walcott. Flag stays down. Gets away from Gardner. Lovely ball in. Rosicky. 2-0. Game over. A lovely example of passing football from Arsenal.
Played brilliant football that night. You know, people say Slavia Prague are not the best team, but Champions League, you're going to face really top teams, and to play where we did and get those goals, and especially I got a couple of goals for myself as well, which was brilliant for the whole team. Really.
It is a head-to-head between the last two remaining unbeaten teams in the Premier League. Gerrard! The perfect response to the critics who feel he's been below par this season. That shows them. Crouch. Well hit!
What a save. That's a proper save.
Eboué. Kleb. And on to Emmanuel Eboué. He's hit the post. Fabregas! Oh, the goal was gaping, waiting for Fabregas to deliver the equaliser. Can they overturn this Liverpool lead at Anfield? With just over 10 minutes to go. Here's Kleb. Bentner wanted it played through early. It's Fabregas! It's the equaliser! Just when Arsenal's cloak of invincibility looked like slipping away, who steps up to the plate? Cesc Fabregas, of course. And now Touré wins the tackle. Here's Kleb. It's Fabregas again! He's hit the post! And Bentner spurns the opportunity from the rebound.
I don't think that's the ball he wanted.
From it though, he's found Crouch. The layoff to Steven Gerrard!
What a block.
Great block from Gallas.
Brilliant block. I think that's going in.
The Carling Cup has once again given many young Arsenal players the chance to shine in the first team. The trip to Sheffield United saw Kieran Gibbs make his first full start, whilst teenagers Henry Lansbury and Nasser Barazite came off the bench for their debuts.
Bentner. Another one making rapid strides this season. That's a great ball to Eduardo. Whoa, what a goal from Eduardo! That was an absolute cannon from the Croatian.
Well, everybody, apart from the Arsenal players and the Arsenal fans, are absolutely shocked in this stadium, and we shouldn't be, really. Ian Bennett can get nowhere near it. Well, this is an experienced goalkeeper we're talking about here. I'm sure Arsene Wenger would love the cushion of another goal or two, give him the chance to blood. One or two that's on the bench.
Eduardo's in here, lovely ball from Gibbs, and he doesn't miss, does he? It's Eduardo again, the flag stays down, it is 2-0, and once again, Eduardo finished with aplomb. Yara. Danielson, almost invited to have a go, he does do, and he scores. For the second round of the competition in a row, Danielson makes it 3-0 to Arsenal. game, set and match.
The top two since the start of the Premier League back in 1992 in terms of points gleaned over that period. The top two, of course, in the current Premier League table. United with 8 Premier League wins in a row, 12 goals struck in the last 3 of those triumphs. Arsenal unbeaten all season, since April in fact. The sense of anticipation is truly enormous around the Emirates Stadium. In form and now sharply in focus. The league leaders against the defending champions. William Gallas has been a real leader in his short time as Arsenal's captain this season, in succession to Thierry Henry. Fabregas listening to him. And it was Gallas who obviously got the right message across that his fine header was bettered by Van der Sar's save. Ronaldo, Rooney near post again. It's found its way in, and it's not a goalless first half at the Emirates because Manchester United have taken the lead. Good pressure by Anderson again.
But they trust their ability, Arsenal players, don't they, Mark? That's the thing.
On from Fabregas to Adebayor. Eboué. Adebayor, smothering save by Van der Sar. Sanya's there, and Fabregas. 1-1 at the Emirates. The boy from Barcelona, who's the main man here, has done it again.
Well, it's just quite incredible. This season that this young man is having.
Zaha anticipating well. Great run by Evra for Manchester United, and Ronaldo, with 9 minutes to go, has put Manchester United back in front. Toure. Keep going, as Arsenal have to. Eduardo, Adebayor. Oh!
What a day he's having.
Patrice Evra. Wondering how he got away with this. Here's Clichy. And at the back post, and eventually it comes out to Walcott. It's still
Giving it. Linesman's giving it, Martin. Linesman's running away. Linesman is giving it. Flag went up ages ago. When does it go in? Is it there? There it is. It's William Gallas. What a finish. Gallas knows it because he wheels away. What a finish this is. Under pressure. There's the coolness of a Fabregas there at that back post. Tight angle.
Well, it's a new club record for Arsenal. 25 games now unbeaten, thanks to William Gallas in the most dramatic of circumstances.
You know, it was a very difficult game today. You know, I think we play against a big team. You know, I think Man U played very well. Today, you know, we suffer a lot. But, you know, before the game, I told to the guys, you know, we have to fight until the end of the game, you know. And if we have to die, we will die together. And I think today we showed everybody we can die.
We come out of this kind of game much stronger, because it looks like a victory when you come back in the last second of a game, and that we know that every time we can find the resources to come back when it's needed.
And Reading will move towards halfway here with Harper. Rosicki getting a toe in there. This is Adebayor now taking on the pass from Fabregas. Adebayor should have scored off the base of the post. His luck is still out. from Almunia. There's Graham Murty beneath this one. Sonko to touch on the ball. Some pretty strong challenges in the Arsenal midfield there. And Adebayor will turn. He'll feed Kleb in here. Alexander Kleb, and Flamini has his first goal of the season, and Arsenal lead. The boss delighted. No one more pleased than Flamini. Adebayor, delightful little ball, and then dinked across by Kleb, and it's in the net. Kleb and Adebayor having pulled wide this time. Sonko, one of those coming to meet him. It's Adebayor, puts on a bit of a gallop. He's got support on the outside. It's back in here to Fabregas. It's Adebayor. He's got his goal. It's the first for Adebayor since September, and the 1000th Premier League goal for Arsenal. And the right player to get it to, Emmanuel Adebayor. Such a terrific signing for Arsene Wenger. Tucks it away gleefully. And again it breaks down. Poor communication in the Reading midfield. The ball tried to get in there. Kleb does get in there. It's still Alexander Kleb, and Hanneman's come to meet him. Kleb at the second attempt gets the shot away. Arsenal lead by 3. They're soaring back to the summit. And it's all Kleb's work. Hanneman gets the ground. That was clever, and that was decisive. Well, the only question now is, can Reading take anything away from the evening? Maybe they can. Big Dave Kitson there. Crossed it away by Abui, but he should have put that one away, really. Long against the upright, and then it'll get across from Hunt for Nicky Shorey, and Reading have a consolation.
It's a good turn by Sagna. Also a good turn by Adebayor. Look at this, Walcott, Adebayor! Oh, what a goal it would have been. Near post! Oh, and Pollitt's kept it out, somehow or other. Pollitt did ever so well there. The ball popped up, but he kept it out. This is Gallas into Bentner, outside into Sagna. Gallas is in the box. It's there. William Gallas again. Just as he did against Manchester United, he's come from the back and he's got the goal that was eluding Arsenal. What an example by the captain. I've got to say that the atmosphere at the Emirates is, in my opinion, far, far better than it used to be at Highbury. Nicholas Bentner. Oh, he's got Rosicki's free to his right. If he plays it, Rosicki's absolutely clear. 2-0. Thrilling stuff here. And Arsenal get their reward. Twofold.
This team has something special that is not apparent, but they have a great mental strength, and they really want it, they're hungry. And I must say today the crowd was fantastic as well. They saw that the team needed them, and they were amazing today.
Making his run now. John Carew. Oh, and it's come to Gardner! Diarra. That's good play. Gareth Barry just had a little touch at Diarra. Referees let it go on. Eboué. That's nice. Eboué now. Rosicki in the middle. Flamini. Great finish. 1-1. He lashed that with his left foot.
Rosicki and Sanya. And Kleb. Eboué looking for Kleb again. It's found its way to Sanya. Adebayor in the middle. Good header, great goal. Aston Villa really rattled Arsenal here, but they are a class act and they are now in front.
By virtue of the power vested in it, I declare that Arsenal ladies are now free persons of our visitors.
In early December, Arsenal's history-making ladies were honoured with the Freedom of the Borough of Islington. Following on from the quadruple in 2007, it's been another hugely successful season for the team who've set new standards for the women's game. And this accolade was richly deserved.
It's a great accomplishment for the club. Obviously we join a list of some distinguished names on the list that's up in that room. I think Mr Wenger about 3 years ago, and obviously Arsenal Football Club back in 1971 I think it was. So no, it's great for the club and the recognition of the girls.
Events like this make you realise exactly what we have achieved and what the club has achieved, past and present players. And you know, I'm sure when my career is over, I'll look back and I'll just be like astounded by what we've really achieved here.
This is Arsenal's crucial game in hand, and they need to make the most of it. Manchester United are breathing down their necks. Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester City are in hot pursuit. Adebayor is unmarked in the middle. Oh, what a goal by Adebayor! Newcastle pay the price again for poor defending, but what a finish!
It's a stunning ball. And the finish is brilliant. Touch and hit. It's a great finish.
Smith on the near post. Almunia hesitated, and it was very close to going in on that post.
But a good hand from Almunia. A big hand.
Jeremy drives it into the heart of the defence, and Almunia, well, Nicky Butt nearly, if you pardon the pun, nicked it away from him.
Well, how close is Nicky Butt?
Still in the middle with Smith and Martins and Taylor. The Geordie boy has brought them level.
Boateng. Caught by Eduardo. The ball has broken though for Gary O'Neill. Slots one through for Ali Adair. Great pace shown by the Borough striker who goes down, and Howard Weber's given a penalty. Less than 3 minutes played and a chance for Middlesbrough to take the advantage. Middlesbrough's top scorer this season with 3. Make that 4. This is O'Neill. Almunia with a block. Tuncay! There might not be a way back for Arsenal now. Are they to be beaten for the first time in the Premier League this season? Gallas. Consolation chance only for Arsenal. Bentner lets it drift to Rosicki. Goal back, but there might not even be time for the restart.
We have now played 8 away games and 8 home games, and overall at the start of the season we'd have signed to be a point ahead at that stage of the season, with Man United having played 9 at home and 7 away. So I still believe that we know that it will be a very big fight until the end.
He saw captain William Gallas face his former side. The skipper, along with all his teammates, was promoting the Be a Gooner, Be a Giver campaign, which helped raise over £140,000 for Treehouse. But the charity ended there, as the Blues left Emirates empty-handed.
And Czech, a full stretch, has missed it. And of all the people to score, it's William Gallas against his old team.
Well, the goalkeeper comes and does nothing. He's under no pressure whatsoever. He just makes a right mess of it.
Just a little over 15 minutes for them to find an equalising goal here. Pizarro. Shevchenko in the centre and well placed. And it's Wright Phillips who's missed.
What a chance. What a break.
Adebayor. And Percy stays onside. Adebayor, Fabregas in the middle for Arsenal. Oh, wonder save! And Fabregas can't score from the follow-up. And he steps up and hits it!
Good save. What a save.
It was a little bit special, but you know, it's fantastic to play for Arsenal. The fans are very good, you know, and I'm very proud because, you know, before me the captain was Tony Adams, Patrick Vieira and Thierry Henry, you know, and I try to give my best. Yeah, you have to show to everybody we want to fight on the pitch and we want to win, and you know, and I think after that everybody's happy.
There were 11 changes to the side for the Carling Cup tie at Blackburn just 2 days later. An injury to Theo Walcott in the warm-up meant a first full start for youngster Mark Randall.
Here he is on the ball now, Randall. Nicely worked, Bentner. Diaby! It's in! Arsenal are ahead! Abu Diaby with the goal for Arsenal after only 5 minutes of action here. Well, one by Diarra, on towards Bentner. Slick football from Arsenal. Here's Bentner. Blackburn's defence parting of the waves. He's hit the bar. That was nearly number 2. Blackburn at the moment are all over the place back there. Pedersen. Done. Fabianski, very good save. Otherwise, Blackburn were level. Oh, it's Eduardo, he's in here, flag stays down, and he doesn't miss, does he? Eduardo, cool as you like, and it's 2-0 Arsenal.
It's precise, it's accurate, and it's certainly done more damage to Blackburn.
The old man at the side at 24, Eduardo. Bentley, clever little ball. Derbyshire, lovely move, and it's a goal too. Roque Santa Cruz strikes again. That's what Blackburn needed. Savage, flag is down. Santa Cruz, can he get there? He's going to get another bite at it, is he? No, it's an amazing clearance by Alex Song to save Arsenal when it seemed that Santa Cruz had to equalise. Bentley, pressure's getting hot, and there is the equaliser. Santa Cruz again, he cannot stop scoring. Song. Eduardo onside, can he finish it? Oh, he's done it again! Eduardo for Arsenal. They might be down to 10 men, but they're 3-2 up, and he's got 2 of them.
Tell you what, this boy doesn't get flustered, does he? Once again, fantastic finish.
3 days before Christmas, seasonal spirit is about to be suspended here for the next couple of hours. Only the geography is neighbourly about the North London derby. And goes Flamini! And 1 or 2,000 thought had to hit the inside of the net. Arsenal have clicked into gear, and Adebayor has made Tottenham pay again.
Well, he might have been at the end yet, but that little magician again plays his part, and if it wasn't for him, the chance is not created. It's the one thing about class. You can suppress it for a time, but you can't forever. And this is what this young boy's all about.
Here's Leonard. Huddleston waiting on the edge of the area. Keane's unmarked. He's hit the bar. Keane again. Berbatov. 1-1. This one hits the back of the net. By Huddleston. O'Hara. Berbatov. Down he goes. Did Rob Stiles see that through the crowd of players? He did. And all the beseeching in the world won't change his mind from Kolo Touré. It's a penalty for Spurs. This to lead Arsenal by 2-1. Robbie Keane, it's saved by Almunia. Now Brock is there. And Almunia gets all the applause. The international from Denmark, Nicholas Bentner, comes on for the corner. What an arrival for him. Arsenal lead again. A super substitution from Arsene Wenger. A first Premier League goal for Nicholas Bentner. It's 2-1 to the Gunners.
We bring on Nicholas Bentner, and within seconds with his first touch, he scores the winning goal.
Well, that's of course part of luck in the changes, but he has the qualities, and recently has come on very well, and he scored a great goal because he was on the move and did hang in the air and scored a great traditional English header.
I remember after the game all the fans were so proud of me, and I know what that game means for the Arsenal fans.
I think Manu taking his chance really well. He's doing a fantastic game as well, and I think it's really good to have competition, because that bring you in the best.
All the players support me, and the season has been great for me, I think. And I think the rest of the team is happy with my work, and also the fans, and I'm very thankful as well for the support of everybody.
And Arsenal quick to move. Rosicki, Adebayor. Rosicki. Oh, good efforts, and a splendid piece of goalkeeping. Sanya, Rosicki. On by Fabregas. Bentner turning into the gap, pokes it back, chance for Rosicki! And Arsenal can't take the chance right at the death. Cahill, who's terrific in the air, joined by Yobo and Lescott inside the penalty area. Oh, it's flashed across. Cahill flies it in. It's gone in. Here's Eduardo with a chance, and it's there. It's his first Premier League goal, and it comes just 90 seconds into the second half. Clichy. Bentner got a touch. Eduardo is there. Eduardo's done brilliantly. Oh, it's a magnificent goal. Eduardo has taken this game by the scruff of the neck, and he's turned it right back in Arsenal's favour. Adebayor, the lone man up there now, and he's got through! Oh, and Arsenal surely have won it now! Emmanuel Adebayor! It's 3-1 to Arsenal, but it's a dreadful, dreadful goal for Everton to concede. Here's Adebayor. Diaby nicely, Adebayor, Rosicki in the middle.
Diaby, they could add insult to injury here, Arsenal. It's Rosicki, and they have. It's 4. One down at half-time, Arsenal are 4-1 up. Arsenal are going back to the top of the Premier League.
West Ham conceded just 6 away league goals this season, a record only matched by Liverpool. Collins has given it away to Cesc Fabregas, for whom the goals have dried up of late. Mind you, he does have 11 this season. Arsenal starting with the 2 up front. Eduardo, brilliant finish from the master marksman, and Arsenal are ahead inside a minute and a quarter. A New Year's Day hangover for West Ham. Is there a better finisher in the Premier League right now than Eduardo? Ferdinand gets the foot on it, blocked by Almunia. Clichy was there. Clichy well positioned. Oh, and it was deflected onto him too, off Carlton goal. Clichy. Adebayor chasing, oh, beyond Green. Well, he was gifted a goal at Everton at the weekend, and he's been gifted another one now. 2-0 to Arsenal after 17 minutes. So often Arsenal play the beautiful game as it should be played, but this was long ball. Long, long, very long.
Do you prefer at this stage of the season to be chasseur or chassé, hunter or hunted? Hunted, because it's a big advantage. You only rely on your own performances, and that's a great luxury in our sport.
There was a surprise addition to the squad in the new year as David Beckham began his pre-season training for LA Galaxy alongside the Arsenal players. The former England captain was taking advantage of the first-class facilities at the training ground before jetting back out to California for the start of the MLS season. And there was a touch of American razzmatazz in Burnley as cheerleaders and fireworks greeted the teams for the FA Cup third-round tie at Turf Moor.
Nice ball, and he's got him behind Eduardo, and you'd fancy him from here, and he's taken it with all the coolness we've already come to expect from Eduardo, and Arsenal are in front with 9 minutes played. And on the evidence of what we've seen from this young fella over the last few weeks, he just does not miss from that kind of position. Denilson to take, Sendros and Diaby, Gilberto and Bentner all in there. Gilberto's header is blocked on the line by Harley standing on the post. Eduardo, well, it's a lovely ball. Bentner is onside and wins the tie for Arsenal. The quality of Eduardo shines through again to set up a goal for his strike partner, Nicholas Bentner.
Diaby, Bentner to his left. It's a good ball as well by the young gang. And Percy with an even better ball. And Bentner's header was kept out brilliantly by Radek Cherny.
Wasn't it a magnificent save? But the football that Arsenal played there was just absolutely magnificent.
And this is one for Keane. And he's got Ginas to tap it in. Tottenham take the lead 10 minutes before half-time. Eduardo. Walcott races into a great position here. And finishes. Arsenal are level. Theo
Adebayor. Not good for Arsenal that Togo didn't qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations. Clear, dangerous, Eduardo! Oh, what a good save! Interesting to note in a season in which 8 Premier League clubs have changed their manager already, that today marks Arsene Wenger's 650th game in charge of Arsenal. Clichy, Eduardo, Kleb, oh, it's beautiful play, and it's so nearly led to a goal, but it has led to a penalty. Birmingham City's players are furious, but Phil Dowd's mind is made up. Will it be goal number 13 in the Premier League for him this season? Yes, it will. Arsenal lead by 1-0. Larsson's corner. And a goal for Birmingham City. How about that? Gary O'Connor.
There was exciting news in January off the pitch as the club launched its own TV channel, Arsenal TV. It's the perfect watch for Gunners fans everywhere, and here's what's on offer.
Here come Arsenal with a very good ball by Kleb to Rosicki. Clichy's on the overlap. Good weight behind the pass. The cross for Adebayor. Fine goal. 1-0 Arsenal. Really well worked. 18 minutes on the clock. And the Gunners lead at Craven Cottage, as they have done so many times in the past. Adebayor. Flamini. Kleb. Adebayor, 2-0. Big header from the big man up front for Arsenal. 2-0, 7 minutes before the break, and they will believe it's game over. Here's Eduardo. Murphy digging back at him. Good turn. Dips his shoulders, pulls it back. Rosicki, splendid goalkeeping. Adebayor, Fabregas, good football Arsenal. Eduardo, Kleb in the middle, he needs to play it. Delayed the pass. Really needed to play it early. Oh, but what a good recovery and a splendid third. Rosicki gets it. Game over. 80 minutes gone, and Arsenal have the third they richly deserve.
The further you go, the more you're tempted to put some players, experienced players in, but I will have to resist to that because we got some injuries in the Carling Cup again this year, and even though we lose, we have to stick even with a younger side than we used to do. But overall, we have been remarkably consistent, and that's what we want to keep. Keep the quality, come back and show your strengths next season, because we are a very young side and we can only be better next year.
One player who wouldn't be involved in future triumphs at Arsenal was Lassana Diarra. Having only signed in August, he opted to move to Portsmouth in the January transfer window. Kevin Keegan's return to Newcastle United was capturing a lot of headlines, and his team visited Emirates twice in the space of 4 days at the end of the month. A Premier League fixture preceded by the FA Cup fourth round.
It's off to his corner, Kasapa didn't get a touch, Alan Smith has a go, and it's cleared off the line by Gael Clichy. Flamini. Diaby holds off Taylor. Shooting chance now. And Gibbon tips it over the bar. Splendid save. Flamini. Fabregas. Lovely weighted touch to Eduardo. Off the post. Taylor still not away. It's Adebayor trying to wriggle his way through. Picked his spot perfectly. effort from Eduardo. Came back off the woodwork, and Adebayor had to be patient, had to work his way through into a scoring position, and he did it brilliantly. Clichy. Clem. Adebayor. He's got the better of Taylor. And he's past Rosenal as well. And he's in on goal. And Adebayor has finished it. He's on one of those runs that every striker enjoyed and counting. Fabregas. And it's in, it's 3-0. And I think that's an own goal, just to compound Newcastle's misery.
Here's Alan Smith. Kleb. That's nicely into the path of Flamini, who's skipped away from Rosenal. Looks to see where Adebayor is. And it's a glorious goal. And you knew that Newcastle just couldn't hold out forever. Kept in play by Diaby. Fabregas. Flamini. What's nicely struck! Oh, yes! Goals as good as that don't come along that often. From a whale of a distance from goal, he just steadied it, had a look, and he'd arrowed into that top corner. Oh, there's no offside here. Surely this is number 3. It is. Fabregas makes it 3. It's the same score that it was in the FA Cup tie.
I played well. I think, I've done an assist first half. I scored the second goal, so I'm very happy, for me and for the rest of the team, because the most important today, after my goal and after my assist, was the 3 points.
He was outstanding tonight through the quantity of his runs, tremendous work rate he has, but as well the accuracy of his final ball on the first goal, and of course a fantastic screamer with the shot he had in the second half.
Yeah. How do you say that in French, screamer?
I don't know. I don't speak French anymore. I don't
You
find
don't think in French
anymore.
Given away by Petrov this time. Fabregas.
Go wide.
Kleb. He's found Sanya. First touch takes him past ball. Second finds Adebayor. And he's forced it in. The man who just cannot stop scoring at the moment. A late reaction from the Arsenal fans.
They're a long way away, Rob. That's why. They only reacted when Adebayor started running behind the goal.
Here's Eduardo. Now Diaby. Clichy up to his left. Adebayor, Eduardo! 2-0 Arsenal! Absolutely magnificent.
And this guy's reputation is growing every time he plays. It's another flowing, beautiful Arsenal move. So pleasing on the eye.
Here's Clichy under pressure from Chorluka, and could he pay for the mistake? He has! Fernandes gives Manchester City hope. Adebayor comes to meet it and finds Kleb. And the referee plays a very good advantage this time. It's Kleb. Left behind for Fabregas. Kleb. Adebayor! That settles it. His second of the game, and Arsenal are heading to the top of the Premier League.
Just watch this. Focuses on it. Takes his time. and just slides it in the corner. Keeper's no chance, game's over. Arsenal done the job. Baton's now handed to the other two.
Emmanuel Adebayor was in sparkling form at the start of the year. He just couldn't stop scoring. He finished the season with an impressive total of 30 goals. No wonder the fans have taken him to their hearts, and he adores them.
I'm very happy, very pleased, and because I know that the fans put me in their heart, and for me to pay them back is scoring some goals and playing my football and giving 100% in every single game. I think I have done that quite well this season, so I'm very pleased.
He had a great season, and I think he surprised everybody, even us.
He's strong in the air, he has a good technique, he has a good running power, and he has beat everything.
He has shown great maturity, great character as well, to step up and say, here I am, and scoring goals for the team and playing for the team.
He's really crazy. We all know him. He's a really relaxed person. He needs to be free, relaxed, dancing before the games. To be on top of his game, and we all know that.
Every morning when I wake up, I was happy, and I'm still happy, because like I was saying, I have a chance to play with a lot of good players. I'm in the right team at the right moment.
You need a good striker, you need a fantastic striker to win things, and I think Ade could be the one for us, so I hope he will keep this form for many years, but he's been fantastic this year.
He scored some sensational goals, remember to give.
For me, it's like I have all my love in this club. For me, as soon as I have something with the logo of Arsenal, I have to defend it and I have to take care of it.
Eduardo with a corner here. Senderos! Arsenal take the lead with only 4 minutes played. Philip Senderos with a very good header. Here's Fabregas. Nicely weighted ball as well for Eduardo to chase onto. Here's Kleb, who's being urged to shoot. Not a bad effort either. Kleb. And we're deep into stoppage time now. Arsenal with that 1-0 lead, but here comes Kleb again. Adebayor's there too. Adebayor! Great goal. Arsenal winners now without doubt. And Emmanuel Adebayor, his 12th goal in 9 games, 7 consecutive matches in which he's scored. What a season he's having, a goal of real quality.
Despite flying high at the top of the table, there was a big crash back down to earth in the FA Cup 5th round at Old Trafford. With a Champions League tie against AC Milan round the corner and several senior players carrying injuries, the manager was forced to make many changes to his side. Manchester United took full advantage of a surprisingly lacklustre display and ran out 4-0 winners. Best to look away now.
Through ball by Carrick to Nani! Chips it right across. Fletcher's there!
One event completely overshadowed the game at Birmingham City, and that was the horrific injury suffered by Eduardo after a challenge from Martin Taylor. His teammates were visibly distressed by the extent of it, and it was later confirmed to be a broken leg and dislocated ankle. The Croatian was expected to be out of football for the next 9 months. Everyone's thoughts were with Eduardo as he left the pitch, and the players then had the tough task of refocusing back on the game. It wasn't easy, particularly when some of the decisions that followed seemed to add insult to that awful injury.
It's McFadden, and he's done it too. It's a glorious goal. His first at St Andrews for Birmingham City. Taylor comes to that, he's beaten in the air. Oh, and it's put into the back of the net. Theo Walcott, and Arsenal are level. It's his first ever Premier League goal for Arsenal. Bit of room out here for Fabregas. Not quite the touch Adebayor meant, but it fell nicely for Alex Sleb anyway. Deflected, and another fine save from Taylor, who had to readjust. This is getting hard and harder for Birmingham now. Adebayor out to Theo Walcott again, little cushion, and Fabregas has hit the post, and this time Lady Luck was smiling on Birmingham. McFadden nearly found Olivier Capo, who looks frustrated, the former Juventus player.
Yeah, might have gone in between Senderos and Gallas with that pass.
Walcott meanwhile on the left foot, and he's through here in the second half at St Andrews.
It's a mistake by Ridgewell, and he didn't even look for Bettner, who was to his left and wide open, because he's got a goal, and he just fancied another one. It's a wonderful finish. This is unsavable.
They're running out of time, and not the best cross. No. Oh, there's a mistake there by Clichy. He's had a penalty kick. It is maybe salvation for Birmingham. Oh my goodness me. It's McFadden against Almunia, who's been recalled to the side today. What drama. And McFadden has done it. 2 goals for him, 2 for Birmingham, and the most improbable of points.
It's very difficult to swallow, because on the day so much happened, but then again maybe we could not deal well with that frustration, and that's what we have to learn, of keep our calm and continue to win just the next game.
The injury was very difficult, for Eduardo, because he can't play for nine months, and that injury was very, very bad, so everybody think about him,
As a player on the pitch, if you saw those things, you just in your head, oh, why him, why not me? And those things can happen to you just in a minute, you know what I mean? So those are the things that was very difficult to take.
You don't want to see that in your career, and luckily I didn't go close to see, because I could tell by the players' reactions it wasn't the best sight. But hopefully, he'll fight back and be back for the season very quickly, hopefully.
Still smarting from the trauma of last Saturday, Arsenal's players face a real test of their mettle over the next 4 days, but they have an added incentive now, of course. The European champions AC Milan lie in wait on Tuesday, but today it's all about trying to maintain that 3-point lead at the top over Manchester United. Flicked on there from Adebayor. Lovely play by Walcott. Oh, that's a terrific stop from Scott Carson. Martin O'Neill's team really are going to have a go where possible here in this match. Rio Coca, lots of space for Maloney on the near side. Now Agbonlahor, not offside, little look across the line. Carew is up with him as well. Agbonlahor, oh, and it's an own goal, it's gone in off Senderos, and Aston Villa are ahead. Arsenal still trailing. Kleb against Carew, one last time surely. Fabregas, the delivery has to be right from Clichy. This is the chance perhaps. Adebayor, Benner! Arsenal pull it out! With around 10 seconds to go in added time at the end of the match. Villa are denied a big victory, but it's a very important point for Arsenal.
I thought they defended really well, and we kept throwing everything we had at them, and it seemed difficult, but at the end we got what we deserved.
The JJB is not great, as I think everybody knows. The start of Super League has hardly helped. Alexander Kleb for Arsenal. Nicely found Fabregas, and Adebayor's clear in the first minute. Adebayor, great save by Kirkland, and Bentner following up, beaten to it
Adebayor, first time. Fabregas thought about the shot. Well, Flamini had ghosted forward. No flag came. Arsenal come again with Clichy. Fabregas with a header. Kirkland at full stretch. Kleb into Cesc Fabregas, into the gap, left by Melchiot. It's Adebayor for Arsenal. It's Fabregas for Arsenal, and it's Chris Kirkland again for Wigan. Right at the start and right at the end of the game, Chris Kirkland stops Arsenal.
We gave everything. We played a serious game, and the team gave absolutely everything until the last second of the game. But we couldn't take our chances, and Wigan did fight very hard, determined, and the pitch did the rest.
There was an emotional return to Emirates for Eduardo before the game against Middlesbrough. The response of Arsenal fans to his injury overwhelmed everyone at the club, as get well cards and good luck messages arrived in their thousands from all over the world.
Clichy, Kleb. Young got his foot in. Fabregas spotted Clichy in space. Adebayor to Kleb, looking for Van Persie. It's fallen to Adebayor, he's offside. Could well be that George Boateng played the ball into Adebayor's path. Certainly did. Boateng got his foot in front of Van Persie. Adebayor was flagged offside and was not best pleased. That's straight down the middle for Tunçay, and square to Ali Adier, and Middlesbrough are in front at the Emirates, and Arsenal are caught napping. Kolo Touré blocked by Wheater, might have been heading wide anyway. Emmanuel Eboué for Arsenal. Took on Pogatetz, blocked by Pogatetz. Kolo Touré now. Fabregas with the header! Very, very close. It's Arsenal's corner. Into the last 5 minutes, Cesc Fabregas urging red shirts forward. Kolo Touré responds, in it goes. Touré's header, it's in! Arsenal have pulled it out of the fire with 5 minutes to go! Touré with the goal!
Arsene Wenger has been in bullish form this week, saying that he thinks Arsenal will win the title, but also believes that they may have to win their last 8 games.
I think it may be a year too early for this Arsenal side. We'll wait and see.
Here's Adebayor. Now Eboué. Alexander Clare. Fabregas, Arsenal with their football quickly getting into their stride here. It's Robin Van Persie. Header clear, but only as far as Flamini around the back. Good save. And Ballack helps it clear. Fabregas to Sagna, goal! And what a crucial goal it could be from a man who'd never scored for the club before. Bakary Sagna's first Arsenal goal, and what an occasion on which to score it.
What a lovely, neat, tidy little header this is. He just gets in front of Frank Lampard, a little bit flat on his heels, doesn't see him coming, Frank, and that is still a difficult header.
Lampard, and it's Drogba! Chelsea are level! Drogba's in again here, Didier Drogba! He's done it!
After this narrowest of defeats at Stamford Bridge, the Premier League title challenge was in danger of slipping away. 4 days later, Emirates hosted its own summit meeting, as Prime Minister Gordon Brown and French President Nicolas Sarkozy made a joint visit to the stadium. It was the most prestigious of many events that Emirates has hosted this year, confirming its status as a world-class venue. The visit to Bolton saw Arsenal make one of the best comebacks of the season. 2 goals behind and down to 10 men, the Gunners rallied to pick up an unlikely victory.
when you see it again, it's not convincing because he looks like he looks at the body of Leb.
Crouch and Pete. Fabregas with a corner. Torre with a header. Says Fabregas. Over the free kick. And Arsenal have got the breakthrough, and it's Nicholas Bendtner who relights their fire.
We are out, you know, for me it's like unbelievable. We have more chances than them, we shoot on target more than them, we are decisive in every single place, we win all the 1v1, and at the end of the day, you can just see that we are out, you know.
We was unlucky again for this game. We laid penalty, who I think was not, because I didn't touch a guy, but that's part of the game. The referee can make mistake, and I think we was really unlucky for this Champions League defender.
We do not want luck, we want to make our own luck, we just want the right decisions. So it goes completely against us in one game and completely against us in the second game. That's of course difficult.
There was no time to dwell on the cruel blow of elimination from Europe as the team headed for Old Trafford. It was effectively a win-or-bust game for their Premier League ambitions. Yet again though, despite dominating, Arsenal were left cursing their luck.
They've got a buoy wide on the right free.
Found by Adebayor. A lot of players forward for Arsenal here. Adebayor! Blocked by Ferdinand. There's a short to Kleb. Fabregas. Good block by Brown, rather a desperate hint to it, but he got in the way. And it's in. Adebayor by a yard out.
I don't know what part of his body Adebayor gets on it, but he doesn't care. But what a ball it ends up being from the free kick taker.
Kleb. Adebayor. Gilberto's herring into the middle. Oh, Ferdinand! Well,
what a
would have been an own goal of crazy proportion. It's Hargreaves. It's there! 2-1 to Manchester United.
The least you can say that since 2 months we have been not very lucky, and we could see that again today. It's difficult to find an obvious reason when you watch the game today, but the quality of performance we produce, it's very difficult to blame anybody.
So many players just come out of the shells this season, and it's just, you know, took the Prem by surprise really. You know, like everyone didn't expect us to do this well. Fortunately we just sort of dropped in the last, you know, few games, but you know, you have bad patches now and then.
For 7 months we show everyone that, you know, we were a great team with fantastic quality football playing as well. But once again, you cannot just, you know, say that we are playing a great football, because we didn't win anything, and football is about winning trophies. So I hope next season we'll be playing as good as this year, and with some cup at the end as well.
Bayor with his 27th goal of the season, and Reading's resistance is broken.
A really sound first touch from Adebayor, and that enables him just to have a look now and see where the goalkeeper is. And the rest, when he's in form, is simple.
More intricate football. Gilberto deflected and in! 2-0, and Gilberto will claim that despite the deflection for his first goal of the season.
They'll claim it because it's his.
It is Robin van Persie looking for his first Emirates goal since October. Oh, and how close was he to getting it there?
He thinks it's in. He's actually saying it's gone in. He thought it had. I think it's bar and post.
Now Gilberto. Fabregas looking to thread his way through somehow. Walcott has hit the bar, and they've done that twice now in the last 2 minutes.
And the winner of the PFA Young Player of the Year 2008 is Cesc Fabregas. Arsenal Spain.
It was easy to forget what huge strides the team had taken during the season. A timely reminder came with the PFA Awards. The highlight of the evening for Arsenal was Cesc Fabregas picking up the Young Player of the Year award. Cesc was also named in the prestigious Premier League Team of the Season alongside three of his colleagues, fullbacks Bakary Sagna and Gaël Clichy, plus striker Emmanuel Adebayor, who claimed third place in the PFA Senior Prize.
Alan Stubbs to guide the ball back to Roy Carroll. And Robbie Savage. Darren Moore, he's given it away to Bentner. Now Van Persie, it's Bentner again, he's in for Arsenal, and Arsenal have the lead. All season long, Derby have been the architects of their own undoing. This time Darren Moore's at fault. But look how well Bentner and Van Persie combine. Darren Moore is up for the free kick. One of the more obvious targets to aim for. Up goes Moore, and it's bounced for McEverley. Jay McEverley equalises for Derby. Clichy. Kolo Touré. Lovely little clip for Van Persie, who's onside, and the ball's in the net. Arsenal lead again. Touré, I thought, was going to have a shot. Instead, he picked out Van Persie wonderfully. Good battling by Danielson. This is Walcott, who keeps his balance. Oh, lovely skill from Walcott. Adebayor! On as a sub to score. Look at Walcott. It's almost balletic the way he beats the defender. Well, the way Arsenal are going, they could well repeat the 5 they got against Derby at the Emirates earlier this season. Derby aren't done yet though. This is Rob Earnshaw who's in, and they bring it back to just a 1-goal deficit. Earnshaw's first Premier League goal of the season. To Arsenal, and that's the pick of the bunch so far. Clichy. And Nicholas Bentner, who's led the line really well. Now Clichy flies forward. Adebayor, the flag has stayed down. Arsenal are away. They're pulling away from Derby. Adebayor's second. And even the dancing's better than Derby's. Fabregas effortlessly passes it through to Adebayor, who skipped past Roy Carroll. There's the hat-trick. 30 goals this season for Emmanuel Adebayor, and 6 of those have come against Derby County. Well, Adebayor only came on at half-time, but he's led the way since then, and he's led Derby a merry dance.
Above Johnson. Fernandez, clever skills from him to elude Nielsen and then send Johnson away, and the flag stays down, and Fabianski with a good save. And it was all a little stationary, and in the end, as he fell to the floor, it was rather hurriedly cleared by Saul. Neville picks out Pinar, who only finds Gallas. Danielson, Gilberto, now Bentner, now Traore. Good ball in, Terrific goal. Well, there's never been a goalless draw at the Emirates, but it looks as though we might be on for one today. But the important statistic is that it's 1-0.
The result meant Arsenal had gone through an entire campaign unbeaten at home in all competitions for only the second time in the club's history. Jens Lehmann made his final farewells to the Emirates crowd, bowing out after 5 years and 199 Gunners games.
We have a big respect for him because he was 100% professional for when he was here, and overall, of course, he deserves that because he has contributed a lot to the success of the club. And we'll miss him because he's a very important player, not only on the pitch but off the pitch as well.
Another player set to leave the club was Matthew Flamini, whose move to AC Milan was confirmed at the start of the month.
Gilberto, and he scores with style and with a nice cool finish. And Theo Randall's ball, good one too here for Theo Walcott. Randall waits in the middle, Adebayor as well. Walcott will take on Danny Collins. It's Walcott into Mark Randall. Offside flag is up, it's not a debut goal. It will not stand. Was he offside? Walcott here took on Collins and beat him. Oh, is he just offside? It's mighty close that, you know. Denied a dream debut goal, Mark Randall, by a dubious offside flag.
The final table didn't reflect the exhilarating football played by Arsenal during the season. The determination to put that right next year is stronger than ever.
I believe overall quality going forward we were the best team in the league. But we conceded 10 more goals than the others, and that made the difference.
We had a great season, we played a fantastic game. At the end, we not go with any trophy. That's a big thing for us.
I think we have to be, proud of the way we have been fighting for everything. At the same time, I must say, I don't like having excuses. We are Arsenal, we are a top club in Europe, and your obligation is to win things.
Everyone, knows their strengths and weaknesses now, so hopefully we can take it into next season and just do one more step, hopefully.
We are the players and we have to keep focused and to see what we can do. No matter what happens next season, we don't have excuse anymore. Saying because, I think we have to win something next season.
Next season, well, the only thing we can do more is to win something. So we hope we can, win the Premier League. Why not the Champions League? The FA Cup is quite important for the fan, and the Carling Cup, it's always a cup. So one of the four would be fantastic. The four would be brilliant, but I don't know. Just a trophy would be great for the team.